going on, everybody? It's Rob with another video, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do backside lip slides. Shout out to everybody commenting on my videos, asking for trick requests, and I have so many videos to get to, but I promise I'm working on them. So before you learn how to do a backside lip, it is extremely important that you are really good at frontside board slides, really good at backside 50-50s, and really good at backside 180s. So let me show you this clip of me doing a backside lip slide so we can get into it. So the first thing that I would like to say when you're doing a backside lip slide, I like to put my front foot a little bit lower because it really helps me with the pop I need to get above the rail. The next thing you really want to focus on is slightly leaning your body weight over your toes and having your shoulders and hips wound up and ready for that backside 180. When you approach the rail, you want to come in just like a backside 50-50, but with a little bit more of an angle. I like to think of it as coming into a backside feeble. If you can't do a backside feeble, just line up like a backside 50-50 with a little bit more of an angle. One of the most important things with doing any type of lip slide trick is focusing on getting a nice clean pop and not scooping into the rail. Another thing to keep in mind is I like to get as close as I can to the rail. I get so close that I almost tap my nose on the way up. Focus on that ollie, slide your front foot up, really lift up your knees to your chest, and right after you get above the rail, that is when your shoulders that are wound up start to turn, and you really want to guide the back lip in with your back leg. You want to extend your back leg and turn your shoulders down so you can lock into the backside lip slide. Another thing to keep in mind is I always like to keep my weight a little bit on my front foot because that makes it so I don't slip out when I get on the rail. Now that you're on the rail, all you want to simply do is look for the end of the rail and turn your front shoulder to your back leg, and then turn your lower body in the opposite direction, and that'll snap you right out of the rail and rolling away safely. All right, so now that you know all the details to doing the backside lip slide, the first thing that you want to do is find yourself a nice little curb with grass on the other side. Make sure it's not waxed. The reason you want to find this is because it keeps you safe and it really gets you comfortable with doing the ollie and then back 180 motion. So after you've done that a couple times and you're successfully landing into back lip, now it's time to take it to the rail. So I'm going to be honest, back lips are absolutely terrifying. It's one of the first tricks that you're going to be ollieing and then turning and sliding backwards. Whatever you do, however you prepare, you get this overwhelming feeling that you're not going to be able to ollie high enough and you're not going to be able to get over the rail, and then you're going to fall on your back, and it is absolutely terrifying. At the end of the day, it just comes down to confidence, but I do have one little trick that's really going to help you commit to the backside lip slide. You want to find yourself a flat bar, and you want to approach the flat bar just like you would with a backside lip slide, but you can take a little bit more of an angle and make sure to go a lot faster and simply ollie over the rail until you can get over it every single time. That way you know that you have the pop that's required to get up and above the rail. And the next step is simply going for it. So honestly, the back lip is a lot easier than the front side lip slide. The only difference is it's really, really scary. But if you do have issues, one of the issues that I've commonly seen is people don't time their ollie right and they tap their back going up into the rail. Now, like the frontside lip slide or like any trick where you're going over the top of the rail, it is absolutely crucial to focus on getting a good pop and waiting to turn. You don't want to turn too early. You want to approach it like a backside 50-50, have your shoulders wound up and ready to turn, and just simply give a nice pop and wait until you're above the top, and then you want to twist your lower body and your shoulders into the backside lip slide. Now, a lot of people also can't get that turn, so one thing that helps is I like to always put my weight over my toes and have my shoulders and hips really ready to turn. Another huge issue, like I said before, is slipping out, because a lot of people overcompensate and they pop way too high, so when they land, they tend to slip out. My rule of thumb is during the whole trick, have a little bit more weight on your front foot, and it's really going to help you from slipping out. Another thing to keep in mind when trying the backside lip slide is you do pop a lot and people slip out, so it's really important to just try to grind a little bit of the rail, and don't even try to land it. Just try to get into the back lip and then bail. Once you're comfortable getting into the back lip, you simply want to turn out, and the way I like to do that is I take my lead shoulder and I point it back to my back foot, and my lower body twists the opposite way, and that allows me to pop out of the lip slide no problem. If anything else is going wrong with the back lip, it just comes down to trial and error. You might not be spinning enough, you might not be awling high enough, or you might be awling too high. And this is when you're learning how to skate. You just want to make little changes here or there until you figure out what works best for you. But I really believe if you follow these tips, you'll be doing backside lip slides in no time. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Shout out to all the new subscribers. It seems like you guys are really enjoying my content. Let me know what you think about the sunglasses. I went to the beach the other day and bought a bunch of sunglasses, and I'm having a really good time with these videos. So I love y'all. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.